Hi and welcome back! In this tutorial, you will learn how to fill out the documents in your account. We start with the Temos Information Chart TIC. Click on the title so that the questionnaire opens and you can start with your entries. On the left side, you can see the different so-called chapters. Click through them and enter all of your information. The system automatically saves your data while you work. Therefore, you can leave the document and continue working on it at a later time. The colors next to the text field describe the progress. If you are currently working on the text, the line is yellow. And if you are done and go on to the next section, the line is green. Once you are completely done working on the document, go back to the home page and click on the Finalize and Transfer button. Our system will then inform us that you have filled out the questionnaire and we can create the quotation for you. You will not be able to make any more changes. In your account, you find the questionnaire now in the area of Completed Forms. It is recommended to save a PDF of your filled out form for your own records. The next documents you need to fill out are the Temos Accreditation Chart TAC and the Self-Evaluation Tool set. It's mandatory to fill out both forms. Data provided are the basis for the accreditation later on. Both documents are related to each other and it is recommended to work in both parallel chapter by chapter. Exception: the Quality in International Medical Travel Coordination program works a little bit different. The TAC is significantly shorter than usual since it only consists of the basic information and the comments section. Additionally, the TAC and set are not related to each other, so the parallel work in them is not required. Lastly, the set is also a little bit shorter. However, there are small checklists for each standard that tell you which documents or proofs you have to provide to Temos. Now, let's start with the TAC. To open it, click on the title. In the TAC, you have access to several chapters. The first 3 chapters contain basic information about your organization. Some data are already provided by you with the completion of the TIC. For your facilitation, data provided there are already transferred by our system into the TAC. Please check these data and revise where necessary and complete these chapters. Data provided in the Basic Information chapter are not considered for the assessment, but rather serve as additional information regarding your organization. All chapters are located on the left side and have the same general structure. They start with a title and are followed by questions that need to be answered with yes or no, or need to be ticked where applicable. There are also spaces which can and should be answered with an explanatory text depending on the wording of the question. One particular feature of the TAC is the reference to the standards in the set, except for the Basic Information chapters. These references are shown on the right side of each question by giving the abbreviation of the relevant standards chapters. Consequently, the questions asked in the TAC are mirrored by the standards in the set. For example, if you fill out the chapter Outcome and Effectiveness, first answer the question by clicking Yes or No, and then check the standard referred. In this case, it's OEI 1.1, which is the abbreviation for Outcome, Effectiveness and Quality Improvement 1.1. To confirm the statement, the relevant standard should be read and the appropriate rating should be done. Therefore, the relevant standard in the set needs to be filled out by opening the set and going to the chapter OEI. At the very end of the TAC, there is a checklist of documents to be provided to Temos. Make sure to fill it out and provide Temos with the requested documents in English translation by following the instructions of your Temos contact person. Via the Home button, leave the TAC and open the set. The set starts with an introduction followed by the changelog to the prior version of the standards and the APR, Accreditation Participation Requirements. Information given in the APR are essential for the completion of the set. Please read them carefully. Especially APR 2, Lookback Period, is of great importance to provide proof on the implementation of the standards. The set has a rather similar structure to the TAC. It is divided into chapters that you can see on the left. If you scroll all the way down on the left, you will find another practical and helpful feature that you can use: the filter. You can type in a word you want to search, and all the chapters appear that contain this aspect. Having a look at the chapters now tells us that they start with an introduction, this time followed by the standards, then the section with the rating, and the blank text box where the rating of the standards can be verified. Now it is time for the self-evaluation. Rate yourself honestly. This is the only way to see what you still need to work on in order to achieve a satisfactory result. You need to provide an explanation for every rating you give, even the not applicable ones. Refer to the rating and scoring guide in the additional information section for help. If you have ranked the standard as not met or partially met, your job is not done with the rating. Please try to improve in the aspects you haven't met yet, so that you soon can click met or fully met. On the right side, you can see the same color code as used in the TIC and TAC. The only new thing is that if you haven't replied to a question yet, the line is red. At the end of each chapter, you will find the chapter result and a list of references for your information. After the last standards chapter, the overview on the final result can be viewed. Please note, only the assessment of the assessors will provide you with a valid accreditation result. The result that you generate should help you with your preparation and, if necessary, show you gaps that you still need to work on. If you have completed both the set and the TAC, you can click on the Finalize and Transfer button. Again, once you click this button, you cannot make any changes to the document. If you have any questions or problems have occurred during this process, do not hesitate to contact us.